today we will start chapter 4, variation. Okay, so first of all we have to understand what is variation. Variation can be two types. Okay, one is direct or simple and another one is indirect or inverse. Direct or simple means whenever we do a variation, that is always based on at least minimum two things. One thing changes depends on the other thing. Okay, direct or simple means if the first one is increases, then the second one also increases. If the first one decreases, second one also decreases. So direct or simple means whatever happened with the first one, same happened with the second one. For example, take area. We know the formula of area equal to A equal to pi r square. Now we know that pi is a constant term, right? So if we compare A with r square, if the value of r increases, the value of A also increases. If the value of r decreases, then value of A also decreases. So A directly proportional with r, and we write it like this. In case of indirect or inverse proportion, it means when first one increases, second one decreases, and when second one decreases, first one increases. That means whatever happened with the first one, obviously the opposite happened with the second one. The general representation of indirect term is when x increases, that means 1 by y, that means y should decrease, right? And when x decreases, that means the value of the y increases. It is the representation of general, and these two are both are variations. Okay, now there is another kind of variation that is called joint variation. Joint variation, basically if I say A varies to B and B varies to C, then joining this we can say, or A varies to B and A varies to C. Okay, then joining them we can say A varies to BC. So there are some properties, okay, based on joint variances. Okay, the first one is if x varies to y and y varies to z, then x varies to z also. Okay, number 2 is if x varies to y, then also y varies to x. Okay, third one, if x varies to y, then x to the power n varies to y to the power n. This is also a basic formula. Okay, if x varies to y, then whatever power it will be, it also varies to n. N should be any integer. Okay, n should be any integer. Fourth one is if x varies to yy, x varies to yz, then individually y varies to x by z and also z varies to x by y. Okay, fifth one is if A varies to B, then AC varies to BC. Now the term C can be any variable or constant. Okay, so there are more also. Number 6 is if A varies to B and C varies to D, then we combine both of them. The AC varies to BD. This one. So these are all the properties which we have to follow to solve the maths of the chapter variation. Okay.